Hi, this is Brigham Dickinson with Power Selling Pros. We're the ones who coach companies to wow more customers. So I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I'm working with this group that's great, except that there's one CSR that was really good at selling service agreements over the phone, and the others just could not feel comfortable doing it. And so finally, I gave in. I said, ladies, tell you what, I'm going to rearrange my schedule. I'm going to stay here tomorrow morning. I'm going to answer phones with you. I'm going to show you how to sell these service agreements. It's a whole lot easier than you think. And they said, oh, okay, fine. Well, the next day, I'm there for 2 hours. I sell 3 service agreements. One of them went a little bit like this. Her name was Mrs. Lawson. And Mrs. Lawson was upset as I was talking to her because we had been out to her home 3 times in the last 2 weeks to keep the furnace working. And yet it's not working again. And she didn't want to pay another dispatch fee. Sound familiar? And so I said, Mrs. Lawson, is it just the fee that you're concerned about? Well, yeah. I don't want to pay it. I don't want to pay another fee for you to come back out again. So if it weren't for the fee, you move forward with the appointment. Is that right? That's absolutely right. So here's what I want to do. I want to get you on our service agreement. Now, the service agreement is awesome. We come out in the spring, we come out in the fall. We make sure that things like this, the thing you're dealing with right now, don't happen. We want to prevent them from ever happening by coming out preemptively. All right? Now, I don't want you to have to deal with this ever. So why don't you let us get you on the service agreement as opposed to having you pay the dispatch fee? And the great thing about that is we'll take 20% off of all the services you provide and take really, really good care of you. All right? Now, I can understand where you're coming from. I know you're working on a budget. If I can get you on the service agreement as opposed to having you pay the dispatch fee, would that be enough for you to move forward with the appointment today? And guess what? She went forward with the appointment. What did I do? I isolated, resolved, asked the right question, and paused. I used IRAP to overcome the concern about us coming out again with the service agreement. And you can do the same thing. Use IRAP. It works.